like it or not, Jamaica brand name big. And one thing I could tell you, of all these countries I've gone to, on everybody's bucket list, they want to visit Jamaica. Jamaica has a constant clear message about the country values, its attractions, its offerings. It has a very recognizable flag that is gold, green, and black. So it makes the country instantly recognizable.
Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Tyrell Reactions. Now in today's video, it's all about the Trinidad and the Jamaican relationship. Now there is this Trinidad guy who came out and said the factual truth about how big Jamaica is. He went ahead and even called Jamaica an international brand. So guys, watch this video up to the end, and remember, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment. To my returning subscribers, I have to say thank you so much for the love and support. So guys, watch this video up to the end, and then I'll be back with a few comments.
I want to talk a little bit about the brand Jamaica. So here I was walking in by a store at a mall in a very remote area of America, where Caribbean people do not exist, period. However, this mannequin was prominently wearing a Jamaican shirt, was the only mannequin in the store that had on a shirt, and it was the Jamaican branded shirt. Yeah, obviously I buy the shirt. So what qualifies me to make this bold statement that Jamaica is an international brand, well known all over the world? Well, I have traveled to more countries than most people will ever travel. In addition to that, I have traveled to the bowels of some of these countries, and many of them are what we call non-permissive countries, which means you wouldn't normally go there, not for vacation or business. So for example, I've been to the Gaza, I've been to Palestine, I've been to Israel, I've been to Iraq, I've been to Kuwait, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria. And again, you could say you went to Nigeria, but did you go to the tourist area or the non-permissive areas of Nigeria? Have you been to the Hezbollah area in Lebanon, Bhutan, Vietnam, where you don't go as a tourist? I have been also to the nice places like Seychelles Island. Have you been to Seychelles Island? Have you been to the mountains of Machu Picchu in Peru, or the pyramids of Egypt, Morocco, Angola, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Greece, China, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Brazil, Bosnia, Macedonia, Croatia, Slovenia, Alaska, all over the Caribbean? If you haven't, then you are not qualified to dispute my statement that Jamaica is one of the most internationally recognized brand. So hold your horses and don't come and tell me why talking don't make sense. In addition to that, I was actually trying to marry a Jamaican brand, the most beautiful and intelligent girl in Jamaica. So what makes a country a brand name is when it can successfully create a distinct identity through its reputation, image that resonates with a global audience, and that comes from its unique culture and heritage. Jamaica has a constant clear message about the country values, its attractions, its offerings. It has a very recognizable flag that is gold, green, and black. So it makes the country instantly recognizable. The experiences you provide in terms of tourism, I could tell you, I take my kids to Jamaica all the time for tourism because they love it. The education, top notch. UWI, Mona, University of Medicine, top of the line doctors. Caribbean Maritime University, top of the line in terms of international recognition. In addition, you have some of the best educated experienced and qualified people in Jamaica that are very loyal, trustworthy, and so on. Your international accolades of the Jamaicans, well known. So these achievements of the Jamaica citizenry reflects positively and enhance your brand credibility and prestige. So when you successfully integrate all those things, the name becomes one that evokes emotions. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to visit. Trust, loyalty, it drives tourism and investment into the country. In my travels, I have found it extremely difficult telling people I am from the Caribbean because they have never heard the word Caribbean. Again, mind you, I'm not talking about the regular tourist area. Don't compare you went to a tourist area in Nigeria with me who went to the bowels of Nigeria or Angola or South Africa. Two different things. And I'm saying the brand is recognized even in the bowels of those countries. So when I say Caribbean, I have to put the password for the Caribbean is Jamaica, and then they get an idea of the region I am from. So for the uninitiated person who've never run to somewhere in the Caribbean, they know Jamaica. However, at times I have traveled to these places and even they don't have no idea about Jamaica. Not Jamaica really, the Caribbean. There's people emulating Jamaicans. They're trying to talk like Jamaicans. Imagine a non-English speaking person far away from Jamaica have a Jamaican accent or using Jamaican slang and all kind of thing. I've seen people trying to dress like Jamaicans. They have some little flag saying Jamaica on it, and them is tourists, right? They want jerk chicken. I swear to you, when I mention Caribbean to the a lot of people, they swear they never hear it. Last week, I speaking to a senior government official. You know, he say he never hear where I from, but he hear Jamaica. Then imagine we in the Caribbean, all are we speaking English. I go in places and the youth and them all have Jamaican dialect. Mind you, them can't speak their own dialect, right? But they speak in Jamaican patois. Imagine that. Them never even see the airport. They have no idea about Jamaica, but they have Jamaican patois accent. The DJ and them playing reggae whole night. I trying to go to my local party. Is a dance hall party whole night because it sells. The brand Jamaica sells. Again, imagine in a Middle Eastern country, they playing reggae music, and then man and them so trying to show me they know Jamaica, right? Now mind you, I don't ever speak with a Jamaican accent. I don't speak with a Yankee accent, not me. I speak with my accent, right? And then they dancing reggae and they skanking and all kind of thing. They want me skank with them. I can't even dance the English. So it's all always skanking. I imagine that, and I can't even dance the English. But they're so proud of the brand Jamaica. I go to restaurants all over the world, and I usually go to a Jamaican restaurant, and I find that it was not Jamaican, not only restaurant. It's somebody else selling the brand, and they have all the paraphernalia from Jamaica, all kind of flag and all kind of this, or everything from Jamaica hang up. In the USA, a lot of the Jamaican restaurants are not owned by Jamaicans. They have Caribbean people pretending they're Jamaicans. Or want to pretend, but they're marketing the Jamaican brand because it sells. There's formal dining restaurants in America that you have to call and make a reservation. It had no other English-speaking Caribbean country with formal dining restaurant where you have to make a reservation and dress up and go and sit down, because it's a brand. Like it or not, Jamaica brand name big. And one thing I could tell you, of all these countries I've gone to, on everybody's bucket list, they want to visit Jamaica.
Japan and Jamaica might be twin flames because the way how Japanese people love Jamaican culture, the way how those Japanese people love Jamaican culture should be studied. I was on Japanese TikTok, but I felt like I was on Jamaican TikTok. They were doing all of the latest Jamaican dance moves and even down to the way how they were talking. They were saying blood clot and wagwan. I mean, whatever happened to konnichiwa? Whatever happened to that? How did blood clot and wagwan end up all the way in Japan? And then it was this one Japanese guy. He was speaking Japanese, but in a Jamaican accent. And the same guy in the video was saying that he loved Jamaican pum pum. And I was wondering, like, does he know what he's saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows what pum pum means, but how did pum pum end up all the way in Japan? You know what, though? I love it. Blood clot konnichiwa. Big up on the blood clot konnichiwa self.
So guys, wanna look which part of there? Wanna look now, man? Jamaican restaurant in Gambia. Jamaica. So if you wanna come to Gambia, just make sure you find this right. So Jamaica, yeah. So right now, I just come get something to eat. Look on the Jamaican sign, man. You can't miss it. See the right there, so look here. Jamaican restaurant in Gambia, bloody hell. Like, we are talking about real Jamaican. We're not talking about fake Jamaican. We're talking about real Jamaican. We cook real Jamaican food. When I ask you, yeah, you.
Hey guys, I've been living in Jamaica for the past 3 months, and here's some things that I loved as a Caribbean girl and a girl from Tobago. Let's go. I have to talk about the people, and what I love the most is creative. They are so creative and talented. Like, I remember ending up in a bar house one night, a regular Wednesday night, and girls were going on top of the head and splitting, like, big dance-off competition. And I was like, this is amazing, and this is like, that is normal, that is normal. The people are so warm and loving, like, so expressive and proud. Like everywhere else, you know, there will be miserable people as well. But for the most part, I would say everyone is very kind and you know, just about having a good time, you know. I love the dance culture. On another note, there is everything there, like everything you can think of, them have it. Yeah, it's like the hustle culture is real. Like, you can get anything, anywhere, anytime. And I really appreciate a place that is lively, and I stayed in Ocho Rios and it was pretty lively and vibrant. Now, I'm from Tobago, so I know about fresh, local things from the earth, natural, organic food, right? And one thing I was able to appreciate as a foodie is the fact that there was accessibility to so many fresh, organic foods, as well as imported foods, right? Some of the foods that I saw there were really natural, and they have a lot of dishes that includes grilled and soups. Like, you could get a soup anytime, you know, so it really provides for a more healthier lifestyle. Another point is there is something for everyone. Now, a lot of people ask, is it expensive? Is it more expensive than living in Trinidad and Tobago? But it depends, because, you know, Tobago prices and Trinidad prices are different. But I believe that there are price ranges for everyone, and there are the Chinese stores, there are the high-end stores. Like, there is a range of services and goods that you can choose from. How can you talk about Jamaica without speaking about the landscape? It's lush, it's beautiful, there's rivers, there's, like, I've been to other places and there's only beaches or there's no mountains, like. And I traveled as a solo female, and I really and truly had a great time, and I met some lovely people that I will always cherish.
Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Tyrell Reactions. Now, in our commentary today, I'd love to highlight a few things that this great Trinidadian guy has just said. Now, for one, he has really praised Jamaica. He went ahead and said that Jamaica's flag colors, which is the green, gold, and yellow, is so unique. To a point that it is recognizable, and its uniqueness makes everybody want to be associated with Jamaica. Now, another thing he said that in all the countries he has been out, that's outside the Caribbean, whenever somebody asks him where he is from and he mentions the word Caribbeans, like for instance, the same way somebody can ask me where I am from and I tell them I'm from Africa without specifying Africa or rather Kenya in Africa, he said that people assume that he is from Jamaica. He said that Jamaica has brought fame to the Caribbeans. He said that if not for Jamaica, most people wouldn't recognize the Caribbeans. And you'll agree with me that he is completely telling the truth. Because recently we've seen a lot of people, mostly, allow me to say this, and I'm not trying to create any division between the Caribbean communities. Now, for instance, I've been creating videos whereby we have seen people from Trinidad, from Bahamas, like they have been trying to put it like Jamaica is competing with other Caribbean countries. And in this case, we have seen that Jamaica is not competing with everyone. Jamaica is not fighting with anyone, but there are some countries that are intentionally picking fights with Jamaica. Now, I keep on saying this. Jamaica didn't give itself this crown as the most influential country in the Caribbean. Jamaica did not give itself the title that it's the capital of the Caribbean, but the people all around the world, not just in the Caribbean but all around the world, have been the ones giving Jamaica this title. So at this point you'll understand, or rather you'll agree with me, that Jamaica has no interest in competing with any other country in the Caribbean, not just in the Caribbean but with any other country. Jamaica does what they want to do. They do things because they want to do it, not because there is a country that came out and ignited some petty debates over this and that. And that's why Jamaica will forever stand out to be the most influential country in the Caribbean and around the world. Now, he has went ahead and said this. A lot of people really wish to visit Jamaica. And that being said, I being one of them, I really want to visit this beautiful country in the Caribbean. And mark my words, one day I'll be in the Caribbean. So he has said that Jamaica is really beautiful to a point that everybody is saving up to visit Jamaica. And that's why I've been telling you guys, Jamaica is, or rather have been living a dream life that most people around the world really wish to live. Jamaica is beautiful. The beautiful beaches, it has very beautiful sceneries in Jamaica, and that's why they say that Jamaica is therapeutic to a lot of people. And that being said, I love to remind you of this video of an Arabian woman who said that she has been battling some serious illness, went ahead to seek medical assistance from these other countries all over the world, from the United States, from Turkey, from Canada, but nothing was really showing up. They wouldn't be able to cure her illness. But now she decided that, let me visit this beautiful country in the Caribbean, this beautiful country called Jamaica. Now, once she visited Jamaica, the weather conditions, climatic conditions in that country was really favorable to her, to a point that she started feeling better. Her health started improving. And this called upon her making sure that she spread the good news to her families. She made sure that all of her relatives, all of her families, she invited them to Jamaica. And that's why we saw a lot of people, a lot of Arabs flocking to Jamaica. This is because of the climatic conditions that really favored them. So guys, I'd love to say this. Let's stop fighting Jamaica. Let's stop this comparison game. How I'd wish that countries would stop competing and comparing themselves with Jamaica. Let's us live our own lives. Let's support our countries. Let's love our countries. Let's embrace our cultures just the same way the Jamaicans are doing. By doing that, we'll see that our countries is starting to be recognizable all around the world. I don't know why some people are really feeling bad since, or rather for Jamaica's fame all over the Caribbean. So guys, let's embrace our countries, let's love our countries, let's embrace our culture, and most of all, let's extend a helping hand. And that being said, let's all stand and pray for Jamaica, this beautiful country, and much love and congratulations. And let me just say much love and appreciations to Barbados for their love and support. We've seen people really show massive support to Jamaica after the Hurricane Melissa really did a very bad destruction in this country. That being said, again, let's wish Jamaica a very speedy recovery. So guys, I've been your host, Tyrell Reactions. Remember, if you're watching my videos for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment. And until we meet again in my next video, peace out and one love.